One day in 1987, in Aberdeen, Washington, Krist Novoselic came to band practice at Kurt Cobain's place with an album by a Dutch band called Shocking Blue. Krist was going through a phase, burning incense, wearing beads, and dressing like a hippie. Kurt wasn't really into that type of music at the time. He was more interested in bands like Scratch Acid and the Butthole Surfers. Kurt didn't really like the music, but Krist was so into it that Kurt agreed to cover the song Love Buzz. The Nirvana version of Love Buzz has a few significant lyrical changes from the original. Notably, Kurt omitted the entire second verse of the song, which contains the following lines. Kurt also changed the lyrics that he did sing on the track from "You are the king of my dreams" to "You are the queen of my heart." Another change Kurt made to the lyrics, which is up for debate, is the second time he sings the verse, he changes it from "Would you believe me when I tell you" to "Would you believe me when I do you?" This does depend on the version, as there are at least 3 Nirvana versions out there, which we'll get into in a bit. Some people claim it's just the way he pronounces the word tell. And in the early version with the longer sound collage, it really does sound like he says, "when I tell you." The version released as a single also sounds like he says, "tell you," because he pronounces that line the same way in both verses. Kurt also changed the line from, "Can you hear my love buzz?" to, "Can you feel my love buzz?" According to the book Come As You Are, Kurt left out the original second verse because he was too lazy to learn it. But if you've ever gotten into Nirvana history, Kurt was a highly productive individual who created a shitload of music and other art during his brief life. Since he didn't like the original song that much, he probably just thought the second verse was lame and left it out because of that and not laziness, but who really knows? Now let's talk about the different versions of Love Buzz that Nirvana recorded. According to the book Come As You Are, the original version has a 45-second sound collage. I've only heard the 30-second version, the 10-second version, and the 30-minute version, which is called Montage of Heck. It is said that SUBPOP founder Bruce Pavitt wanted the sound collage edited down, and you can hear the 10-second version on the hard-to-find and highly collectible Love Buzz 7-inch single, which has the song Big Cheese as the B-side. According to the book Come As You Are, Kurt said, "They were just constantly having control right away, doing exactly what a major label would do and claiming to be such an independent label. The version of Love Buzz that appears on Bleach was remixed and does not contain the sound collage." I'll post the 3 different versions of Love Buzz in the description. If you listen to the bass intro, they all sound noticeably different. I read that they originally recorded Love Buzz in June of 1988. The song was then remixed for the album Bleach. Nirvana released Love Buzz as their first ever single on November 1st, 1988 on the Sub Pop record label. The song was recorded at Reciprocal Studios in Seattle, Washington, and produced by Jack Endino and Nirvana. They mixed Love Buzz on July 16th, and Sub Pop co-founder Jonathan Pokemon didn't like the vocals they'd recorded in June, so Kurt re-recorded them then. Jack Endino says that he was hard-pressed to hear the difference. Love Buzz wasn't Kurt's first choice as a single because it was a cover, but he eventually changed his mind because it was a big fan favorite, the crowd loved it, and Kurt loved it because he got to run around a lot during that extended guitar solo. Sub Pop only pressed between 1,000 and 1,200 copies of the single. Here is an invoice which suggests that 1,200 copies were made, with 200 of them having a red slash instead of a number. The original 7-inch single is a rare find because of the limited quantity. Sub Pop sold them as limited editions for their singles club. This was part of a money-making subscription scheme by Sub Pop called the Sub Pop Singles Club, where for $30 you get exclusive singles released by the label. The singles were mostly available only through subscription, though in the case of Love Buzz, copies were also sold in local record stores. Love Buzz is said to be the first single released as part of this subscription club. The single sold out quickly, making it an instant collector's item. Nirvana was unhappy with the strategy. According to Krist Novoselic, "We were really burned about that. We put a single out and nobody could buy it." SUBPOP founder Bruce Pavitt said that it was a very effective promotion for the group, and I do not regret it at all. The Bleach version of Love Buzz was included on Nirvana's Blue EP, which was released in the UK in 1989. Kurt Cobain was not happy with how the song turned out, though. In fact, he told a magazine, quote, "I wish we could have recorded it a lot heavier. It was one of our first songs. We weren't sure just what we wanted to do, so it turned out kind of wimpy compared to our most recent recordings." When the members of Shocking Blue heard Nirvana's cover, bass player Klaas van der Wal was flattered. But the writer of the song, Robbie Van Leeuwen, says that he listened to Nirvana's version at a record shop and didn't buy the album because he thought it was, quote, inferior to what Shocking Blue had done. SUBPOP describes the single as heavy pop sludge from these untamed Olympia drop-ins. On the back of the cover of the single, Kurt's name is written as Kurt Cobain, and Krist is written as Krist Novoselic, and Dave Grohl's name is written as Chad Channing. According to SUBPOP, the legend goes that Kurt dropped off a copy of the single at the Seattle radio station KCMU, and then sat in his car waiting for them to play it. After a while, he got impatient and called in and requested the song himself. According to the book Come As You Are, the story goes that KCMU was already playing Love Buzz, and Kurt was driving home from Seattle to Olympia with his lady friend Tracy, and he made her pull over at a payphone and called the station to request the song because if they drove any further, they'd lose the radio signal. Kurt was excited, saying, "It was amazing. I never thought I'd get to that point. I just thought I'd be in a band and maybe make a demo. But for them to play it on the radio was just too much to ask for at the time. It was really great. It was instant success beyond my wildest dreams. More than I ever wanted. But once I got a taste of it, I really thought it was cool. And I thought I would definitely like to hear my future recordings on the radio." Now you know all about Nirvana's first single, Love Buzz. If you'd like to learn more about some of Kurt Cobain's guitars, check out the Guitars of the Gods playlist on this channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.